Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Play the Hits, and a very special welcome to all of you joining us for Spoopy October month. This is Until Dawn. Max, how are we doing tonight?
Pretty good. You know what? I got to get myself a pat on the back there because this is literally the first time I've ever seen this game, seen that
right?
intro, and I almost shat my pants just seeing the title come up.
Just from the jump scare on the title. This game has some, if this were a movie,
would have ruined our recording right there.
Yeah, right. Oh my god. You know, what I keep saying about this game, if it were a movie, I would have paid to see it. Like, the story is excellently paced, and it does have some jump scares, but it's not overly liberal with them. It's methodical. And
I've heard a playthrough is not terribly long, but there's a few different endings, right? And a
right.
few different ways to get to any ending.
Correct. And full disclosure, I have played... I want to make sure subtitles were on. I have played through this before, but it was only once. So I got kind of like a middle-of-the-road ending. Like, I didn't get the worst by any stretch, but not everyone lived either. And I don't remember exactly the choices I made. So this is going to be relatively fresh. My goal basically being to do slightly better than last time and to give you a... fun little experience here. So hopefully the lights are off and you're...
For the people at home, this is my first time seeing any of this game. You know what? Good idea. I'm gonna turn my little lamp that I usually have on, turn that off. So
nice.
2 seconds. Be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
all right. I've seen the Ashton Kutcher thing. I'm good.
Yeah, right. You've seen the movie, so you know already how this is going to turn out. With him strangling himself in utero.
Yeah.
The smallest decision can dramatically affect the future.
Is this pretty much just like the gameplay thing?
Yes, it's basically just kind of introducing you to the method to the stories.
Gotcha.
Telling here. So, you probably... I mean, it's kind of impossible not to know the basics of this game. It's kind of one of those, Heavy Rain style games where the controls are primarily QTEs, and it's largely, narrative based. Like you have dialogue choices for every conversation. What's unique about this game, however, is that it's not just like one or two central characters you're controlling, it's the whole gang. So you basically get to play as everybody, and you can kind of determine their personality a little bit.
Okay.
So they all have like
That's
traits
cool.
that they start off with and relationships with the other characters that are already established, but you can like break those relationships or strengthen them, and it affects the way that the story pans out. So it's really open-ended, and I give them credit for basically accounting for every single choice you could possibly make.
Did you guys think this is a little bit... Oh, come on.
Are you able to see the subtitles?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
No, it's coming in very well. Okay, so they're starting off as like kind of the typical hormonal teenager stereotypes, I'm thinking.
Yep. And, every character kind of falls into kind of a stereotype, but by the end of it, you pretty much break all of them. It's pretty cool. So like, there's the jock, the nerd, the cheerleader type, and kind of the bitchy resting face girl. But again, by the end of this, each character has like their own unique thing going. The only character I really don't like, I believe her name is Emily. She's the bitchy one. And the game...
She's the one with the two
right there
tails.
on the left. No.
Okay.
Maybe it's not Emily then. Like I said, it's been over a year since I played this.
The one with the black hair under the bed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I need to know which one I have to hate the most. But
I mean, it's good writing because they actually make you hate her, but you kind of start off hating her and you end up hating her. Not a whole lot changes.
Okay.
But yeah, this game is really well put together, and if you can't tell, it's very pretty. Everything is in engine. I mean, it really capitalizes on not being like an open world action game by having like every single detail. Like, you can see the fuzz on the sides of her sweater, for instance. Yeah. I mean, when you look at how much detail is in these character models, it's crazy. This is also some of the best motion capture I think I've ever seen in a game.
Are you controlling her right now?
Yeah, I am. So this is in engine, and there's the
that is a very pretty game.
There's the booty and the yoga pants. This is for you, gentlemen. This will be our screen capture for this episode.
This will be the clickbait thumbnail right there.
Yeah, exactly right. You know, I think the only time I've ever really done clickbait on this show was when Nick and I were playing Castlevania, and there was the lady who was sacrificed. Okay, so this is how they lured Hannah into the bedroom. She has a huge crush on Mike. So, yeah, he basically wrote her this note and told her to come up there. And now they're like,
Oh my god.
you know,
What did our naive sister get herself into now?
basically taping her against her will, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. But, you know, this is how these, like, 90s slasher films always started.
They always, I think they put this kind of stuff in there to be like, okay, well, they're getting their comeuppance.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Like
And this
the
game...
dangers of sinful, unbridled teenage lust. And
Yeah, right. Only here they've kind of brought it into the new millennium, and it's like, hey, just don't be, like, rapey and tape your friends having sex against their will.
Yeah.
Which is
Don't be a
fair.
dick. You might get brutally murdered.
Now,
It's-
one thing you'll probably notice, and I'll try not to do it too much in this playthrough, but the game really rewards you for walking around and exploring every environment, because you get these things called totems. Oh,
wow, it's a
let me
pretty
see.
game.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I guess that was where I wanted to be. Status and collectibles. There we go. Maybe. Butterfly effect. Okay. No, so that tells you where you are. Okay, here they are. You get these things called totems, and they give you flashes of the future so that you can kind of be prepared and not do stupid shit and get yourself
That's
killed.
interesting.
So fortune, there's 5 different categories: fortune, danger, loss, guidance, and death. Some of them are kind of obscure. Like, I don't really know like what the difference between danger and death is. Usually they lead to the same place. Same with loss, potential loss of a friend versus, I guess, potential loss for yourself. But yeah, basically just kind of pay attention to them and like look for the visual cues. And in the game, you can kind of avoid getting yourself killed. But for right now, we're just going to progress the story. If I remember anything in particular, I'll go for it. And then they kind of have the Shenmue sort of thing here. Don't. Right. Don't. Jeremiah Craig.
Josh. Once again, brother, you've outdone us all.
Oh, Josh. Such a little douche.
Just a killer. Call it. No.
Yeah. Well, you know, so one thing that you'll see in this game, they constantly... They kind of play off
That's
your
creepy.
expectations. You don't know how stereotypical they're going to be. So, like, they make certain characters out to be the killer, and then when it's revealed kind of how it's really going down, it's at once kind of... It's sort of similar to what you might predict, but then it's really super surprising how it's executed.
What are you doing here?
Oh, wow.
Hannah.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, Hannah.
What a bunch of dicks.
Just a stupid prank. You guys are jerks. You know that? Hannah.
Sam is kind of the main character. Okay. Find others, wake Josh. What do you say, Max?
Let's wake Josh up. He seems like he can
He seems reliable,
give
yeah.
some insight, yeah.
Oh yeah, because that is her brother, so that makes sense.
Fuck.
Okay, guess not.
Well, okay.
Guys.
Fuck you,
there's
Josh.
someone outside. What the
Well, maybe that was the wrong choice.
You know, early in the game, they're very careful. There's not too many like real hardcore wrong choices until they begin to realize something's wrong.
Han?
Yeah, I hate her.
Dude,
Just a prank.
Prank.
Serious?
you jerks! Hannah! Hannah!
So, should we go after her?
You know, I kind of think you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike.
Dick. Okay, so here's kind of the tutorial stuff. And this is all just QTs. There's nothing surprising, really. They don't even do, like, the Shenmue stuff where they make it, like, really
Triple
hardcore. Yeah. Okay, so fast versus safe. What do you say?
Fast. Let's do it.
Fast, of course, actually gets you away from danger quicker, but if you screw up, it can go real bad.
Go get you killed. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a typical choice in this game then.
Oh, yeah, they have all kinds of moments like that. It's really well done. Okay, so I see footsteps on the left, but there was a noise to the right.
Footprints. Yeah, fuck the noise.
Yeah, right. The noise is never what you want it to be. course, who's to say those footprints are
Damn.
your sister's? Fucking elks. Oh boy.
Jesus. Fuck. Shit.
Hey, she could host Play the Hits.
Damn it, Hannah. Where are you?
So this game has kind of like a weird thing with like nature, like how you treat animals is really important.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I won't say anything more on that, other than it's just kind of like really nebulous and sort of weird. Use the touchpad as shown. Oh yeah, they do incorporate some PS4 touch controls.
Interesting. Okay.
It's not overly bad, though. Like it's not like touch controls are the main core component of the game, and there's even less motion controls. But there is one that really fucks me over all the time, and that's actually not really motion, but you have to remain perfectly still. So like
God.
it reads the movement of the light meter and the gyroscope in the PS4 controller, and if you move, bad things can happen. Like especially if you're hiding.
Wow.
So as
Like
we're looking
controlled
around,
breathing exercise right there.
yeah, basically. So if I go like completely silent and I'm holding my breath for a minute, that's what's going on,
Okay, that's how I'm gonna try to fuck you up.
right? So I think we can find our first totem here in a minute. Oh, what did I just hit? Okay, I hit R1. Okay, R1 is the one that takes you quickly to the character stats. So here's what I'm talking about a little bit. Each character has like these predetermined characteristics which you can build or decrease, actually, depending on the conversation choices you pick. And then there's all the character relationships they have.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hannah's
So
her
she's close to Hannah and Josh, who are her siblings, and she likes Sam a lot, who's kind of her best friend. Jess okay, Chris okay, and everyone else just kind of eh. But again, as you kind of go on through the story and you pick up... oh, God. I forgot about that. Fucking deer. L1, that's what I was trying to do, to walk faster or run in dangerous situations. Okay, I think there's our first totem here.
Hello?
Coming up. So, just to give you an idea of how helpful these things are, watch this. Okay, don't die on a fucking rock.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a death totem. That's our first
They
one.
go right out and be like, "This is what these things do." Okay.
Yep, you're pretty well boned.
And she didn't freak out that she has.
Yeah, that she just had this like
she's
psychic
a
vision.
precog now. Yeah.
Yeah, from like the
Doesn't
ancient Indian
suddenly
carvings.
turn into Final Destination.
You know, you're not wrong.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's not good.
What the hell was that?
That was just straight up fucking fire.
Hannah. Hannah.
Wow, she seems a lot calmer than you would think.
Hannah.
Well, Hannah doesn't know there's something freaky going on yet. She just ran out because she was embarrassed.
Take my coat.
Yeah.
I'm such an idiot. I'm so dumb.
Oh boy.
Hannah, back.
Now they know something's up. Now they know something's up. Now, eventually they introduce timed ones.
Oh, good.
You know, so like there is a deadline that you have to press your buttons by. Especially like the split choices. Like, are you going to jump or are you going to run? You know, I think here comes one. So if you see it and you want to call something out, I'll give you a second. But, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what do you do, Max? Do you save yourself or sacrifice your sister?
Hold on.
oh, snap. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, who the fuck could that be?
Let's see. Oh, God.
What do you think? What do you think?
To drop her.
Drop her? All right.
Yeah, that stupid totem got in my head.
Let's make killers out of her. Oh, that's called karma.
Damn.
Oh, that sucks, doesn't it?
Oh. Both dead.
Oh, we're dicks. We are dicks.
Damn. Okay. Well, I made the wrong choice.
No, actually, that's supposed to happen. Either
Oh,
way.
Jesus.
That just introduces you to the
You
game's
can't even.
moral
You
choice
can't
system.
save everyone. Then.
No. Well, no, you actually can. It's just those two have to die. It's actually the other characters that are important.
Okay. That's sad.
So literally everyone
Like
else but
the only
those two.
two that weren't in on the fucking joke.
Mm-hmm. Well, and Sam. Sam refused to take part,
Yeah.
which comes up later, of course. See what I'm talking about with the motion capture?
Yeah. Crazy.
The future.
The future.
Oh yeah, it also kind of breaks the fourth wall sometimes.
And the fate of those around you. So, you have
This is one of those games where like we're so close to breaking out of the uncanny valley that like
Seriously.
yeah, I kind
It's
of
still
wonder.
just a tiny bit creepy, but
Yeah.
it's close.
It's getting there, yeah.
Mostly just like a little mesmerizing how good it is.
Yeah, and like my thought is, I can't really picture a scenario where we would look at this game and think, even like 10 years from now, like, man, what a shitty looking game.
I know. No, I think we're crossing that threshold now.
Yeah, I mean, definitely lighting effects will get better. I'm sure like motion capture technology will improve to like incorporate like subtle eye movements and stuff like that. But other than that, like I really don't see, as far as like resolution and detail, like where can we?
This is
Yeah.
this is at a point where if this was our floor, this is never going to be like, oh yeah, this looks bad. This looks
Exactly.
way dated now.
Yeah.
And we're doing stuff where
Like think like the
gloves,
PS1 or
that's
PS2.
interesting.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think we're at a point where I mean, and you see like retro games when we do those kind of graphics, it's always stylized.
Yeah.
It never looks bad. It looks retro.
No, right.
You know, or just I think again like it's kind of
I'm gonna say uneasy.
I feel uneasy. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think that's you though, Doc. And that creepy ass painting behind you. But yeah, no, you're right. Like as opposed to like the PS1 or PS2 generation, what is it that makes you uneasy, Max?
I'm not. It's the filter, so I would say I'm not sure. It's just the blurriness of it,
Yeah.
everything.
But like where they back in those days where it was just we were so excited to have 3D that like everything just kind of blew our minds. And now kind of like looking back on it, it's like okay, yeah, the textures were really muddy. They were extremely blocky.
It's
Okay, so
not
what do you
there,
think?
is what I'm thinking.
Okay. Unless it's like a split second kind of decision, I will let you go ahead and dictate a lot of these, just because it's going to take me in a new and interesting direction. So let me know if you
got
have
it.
thoughts.
Yeah, it's in the field.
It's in the field. Wow, you're fucking insane.
I've made my diagnosis.
You have severe mental
I'm
illness.
putting you away. It's not human.
Not human.
An inhuman threat. That's fascinating. Ah, well, perhaps we can explore your fears a bit further in our next session.
Our time is out. Goodbye.
Yeah, right.
Goodbye. Be healthy. Stay well for a week.
Yeah, right. Don't read too much into this. I'm sure you won't go home and slaughter your family.
So if we're doing other games for Spoopy October,
Yeah.
I did give it some thought because we were talking about it the last time we were playing Gaia.
Yeah.
And pretty much what I came up with is pretty much what we thought. I mean, yeah, Clock Tower, probably for the PlayStation.
Yeah, I was gonna
anything,
say we're
that's-
only one episode deep into Gaia, so if you just want to take a break for the rest of October and you could lead us through Clock Tower, I'd be okay with that too.
Okay, there's well, I can get a PlayStation emulator. I'm sure that works on my computer.
I mean, no, we
no.
would never endorse that.
Also, the SNES Clock Tower, I wouldn't mind either. That one's even shorter.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Let's
Either
see.
one.
And something else I didn't think of it. Oh, Hayden Panettiere. She plays she's the cheerleader on Heroes, isn't she?
Oh, is that right? I didn't know
think
that.
so.
I know they actually used some relatively well-known actors for this game.
Cool title sequence.
Yeah, it is. And
Oh,
it's
dude,
one of
you know
those
what?
things
I
where
saw
you
on-
don't really realize the full significance of everything until later, but go ahead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I seen on Facebook today. I don't know if it was this week or sometime this month. Scott Pilgrim came out 9 years ago.
Are you shitting me?
No.
Dude, we're
That's like-
fucking old, man.
And it was a video like, 5 reasons why the cinematography is great in Scott Pilgrim, which is like they're not even great reasons, and the cinematography is great.
It is.
It's
It absolutely is.
so it's not even that.
Thanks for
Alrighty,
So yeah, it's been a year.
good. It's a year later. Oh,
Yeah,
they go back. Really?
yeah, they go back to like remember their friends basically,
Oh my god.
which is never a good idea.
Yeah. But I was thinking about that just because first time I saw that movie was with you, where
Yeah.
you were visiting me in DeKalb.
Yeah, and I left
And-
like that night and got back at like 4 a.m. because I had to be home for like work or
Oh my
something
god,
like that.
that's right.
Yeah, that sucked.
That
But I mean, it was
never a
worth it. It
fun
was
drive.
worth seeing the movie. Yeah.
Dude, we I think we downloaded the game, and it was just like it was a fucking awesome beat 'em up. It was
Yeah.
just like this game's awesome. Oh, you want to see the movie tonight? that it's
alright.
based off of, and yeah, it was flipping awesome.
Well, yeah,
Good
because
time.
like I hadn't really read the series at all, and you basically like sold it on me over the course of 2 evenings.
Well, hello, friends and fans. All right, let's do that again.
I think the game did a lot for that. It was a good one. It's really sad that it's not available anymore, but I still
I
got
know,
it on
right?
PS3.
Fans,
Yeah, that'd be tight to play together sometime.
awesome to have you guys all back this
Yeah, so here's Josh, who's the girl's brother, and you can tell he's not quite doing so great.
pals back to the annual Blackwood winter getaway. So,
Yeah, I know.
let me
He's just
let
a
you
little,
know, let's take
a little
minute
off.
To address the elephant in the room for a second. I know you're all probably worried about me, and I know it's going to be tough on all of us going back after what happened last year, but I just want you all to know,
You can't tell if his face is bruised or if that's shadow.
I think that's just Shadow.
Crazy shadow.
He's meant to look a little perturbed.
Yeah.
I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together, thinking of them.
Except for you,
I
Emily.
really
Fuck
wanna
you.
spend some quality time
Dude, his eyes are
each and every
freaky.
one of you and,
Yeah.
just share some moments that we'll never forget.
So again, remember what I said. It both kind of plays to and defies your expectations. So interpret that how you will.
So
okay.
let's party like we're fucking porn stars.
Party like we're porn stars.
We'll never forget, all right?
Wow.
That's how we're gonna do this. Max, by the end of this
Fucking
game,
wild and
Yeah, I was
have
gonna
a
say,
hedonistic party where my 2 sisters died.
right? But by the end of this game, we will have partied like porn stars. That's my goal for you. What's that thing called again?
Sound of fire. A metronome.
Thank you. That was gonna drive me nuts. Like I knew it was coming, and like I couldn't think of what it was called. Oh, good, Creepy Chapel. That never ends poorly.
That's always good.
Yeah, right.
No one ever dies at a creepy chapel in these things.
Never. It's one of those environments that would like be creepy even before everything goes to shit.
Yeah.
Like who would vacation here?
Right?
But that's kind of like it's like the camp in Friday the 13th. Like why?
Yeah.
Why?
It's always just like, yeah, really? Don't they know movies like Friday the 13th exist? Why
Yeah,
would they do
seriously.
this?
Memento mori. Remember, O man, that thou art dust, and to dust thou wilt return. Okay.
All right, who are you right now?
Oh boy. Sorry. Setting the tone here. I think we
Just
start
right
off
now,
as
let's
Sam.
wait, who is that? Who are you? Oh shit!
It's like, wait, I'm calling the cops. That'd be great. You just end this whole thing right
I'm
now.
gonna call the police on my fully charged cell phone.
Yeah. So these are a little bit of things about Sam.
Okay,
So
Sam.
the great thing is you can choose to kind of play her like this, or you can just make her a total asshole to
Just
everybody
be like,
if you want.
screw that! I'm gonna change you.
Yeah, I'm gonna make her a slut. They're all sluts.
My God.
Everyone's getting laid in this game. So you'll notice that there's multiple different vantage points that your characters are being spied on. So, what does that tell you right off the bat?
Cameras.
Cameras, yes. No. I mean, yeah, there's multiple camera angles, but they kind of hint that there's possibly more than
Multiple
one. Yeah,
killers
exactly.
or something.
So keep that in mind as well.
Oh, is this gonna be a? What is it?
Scream? No.
No. What was it? No, Scream? Is that how Scream ended? That they were all
Well,
killers or something?
Well, no, that the two guys were like in it together. One of the was the boyfriend, and the other one was let's do quick, just because the stakes are
Oh,
nice
yeah,
and low here, and it'll get me reacquainted to the QTEs. Fucking
Like
jumping.
this would be hard for me on Xbox, but
We're
playing
doing parkour.
PlayStation most of my life and having to, playing Parappa and Jammer Lammy back in
Yeah.
the day, I think I can do QTEs just fine.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for the PlayStation prompts because I always mess up the Xbox ones.
Because they make them backwards.
Well, yeah, because they don't have the same X, Y, A, and B as the SNES.
SNES or the PlayStation.
Well, the PlayStation doesn't have. Oh yeah, I guess PlayStation has X, but okay. So as I said, if I remember something specifically, I'll go for it. But otherwise, I'll just try to move forward at a fairly brisk pace. So here's the first don't move. Sweet. You noticed that before I knew it was coming, like I actually did move a little bit, so it's pretty sensitive.
Yeah.
But after that, I was able to keep my shit together.
Interesting. You talk about how you treat animals. It's almost like a morality meter
Yeah.
with how you treat. I mean, again, this is just my first time seeing.
Yeah, it's really multifaceted in how the game determines whether you live or die, or whether a certain
Dead
character lives or
Rising.
dies.
That was the game I was thinking of. Not that it was like a fantastic game, but it was just tongue in cheek with like what actually was going on, and I was thinking, okay, is this going to be something where like
Right.
basically the killer is not anyone, and it's just like karma itself or some shit like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. So we'll see.
Yeah, we will
you already
see.
know, I'm sure.
I do, but at the same time, I mean, like I said, there's a couple different ways things can go down. So that's another thing to keep in mind.
Guidance. Okay. A bird, and that looked like the brother, I'm assuming.
I think that was Mike, actually.
Yeah, okay. All these white people look the same to me.
Yeah, I know, right? That's racist, Max. Yes, I know about my damn collection. Thank you, tutorial. Let's see here.
Chris, you here?
You're here, right?
Yeah, for being kind of, well, I guess it was kind of in the middle of the PS4's lifespan when this came out. But it came out before
Late 2016, right?
I don't remember, truthfully. But it was before the PS4 Pro came out. So
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. So it's a good-looking game.
This would
for
be
its time.
nuts on the PS. I mean, as far as HDR, a game like this probably wouldn't benefit a whole lot.
Because it's so dark, yeah.
Just
But
because it's just dark all over. But
Yeah.
as far as just graphical fidelity, it's a crazy
though there's some
beautiful
good
game.
lighting here.
There
too.
is some, yeah. Like as soon as I say that, here's this.
Right.
You're not in the bag, are you?
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
What do we have here?
Okay, do I want to invade his privacy? What do you think?
No. I'm
Be a good
very
friend.
I'm as much as I don't
Oh,
wanna
you
play
made an effective choice there. Did you see the butterflies?
I did.
Yeah, so basically when you see the butterflies, it kind of means that your relationship with the character is going a certain direction, or you've just changed something in the environment or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason I'm feeling the karma angle, so I'm like, maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah,
course, that's gonna
there's
bite me in the
definitely elements of karma in this game.
Come on, it's this way.
Where?
Right around here. Gonna blow your mind.
Blew my mind.
Okay, this is Chris.
Yeah, this is
Has a
Chris.
crush on Ashley. Okay, and you're Sam. All right, I'm gonna keep all these freaking names straight.
Yeah.
That's a lie, but
By the end of the game, it's not too difficult.
Rad, right?
I mean, they endear themselves pretty
They-
quickly to you, except for Emily.
or we cut the number down a little bit.
Yeah, we just thin the herd.
Mind? Why is this even here?
It's also possible to die in some really arbitrary ways
Being at the base of a ski lodge.
if you're not careful.
Ever met Josh's dad?
Yeah.
He thinks he's like Grizzly.
Yeah, point that right at me, dude.
Wanna try?
No, you go ahead, Grizzly.
All right.
Ah, now you're Chris.
Yep. So now we're
I guess
controlling Chris.
you've always been.
Yep. Yeah, I've always been Chris. What are you talking about?
Now we're changing genres. Sweet. No,
Yeah. No, it doesn't do anything like that, actually. There's no real, like, hardcore FPS elements in this.
no. God forbid you take the gun with you.
But there are some things like this where you have to interact with the environment really quickly, like by pointing a reticle. Like, you know, you can grab a bottle and smash it into someone's face or something.
Ah,
All right, I'm bad. I'm a badass.
I'm a badass.
wow.
He's surprisingly similar to me, actually.
I hear a little clock going.
Their brother could shoot a bottle that big, that close.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm going to fuck up this squirrel.
Uh-oh. Wow.
I'm just not even going to humor it. Like, even like if I didn't know that nature was important to this game, I wouldn't fucking shoot the squirrel.
It's almost like a...
Wait,
Okay,
get the hang of
butterfly.
this.
It's almost like a play on playing you.
Yeah,
It's
right.
just like, oh, you suck as a player. You're just a bad person, aren't you?
Yeah, you suck. Okay, so now we are controlling Chris, primarily. Like I said, they switch you in between quite frequently. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, the camera angles change, which is, they're,
They're
you know, it's
Resident Evil style.
Yeah, it's not pre-rendered backgrounds, but it's also, like, they do... Sweet.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Pretty much
Wanted
the
poster.
game is...
Nice.
Last seen, 3/16/98. Damn. He's been wanted for a while.
Oh, come on. This place is abandoned most of the year. Nobody comes up here.
Yeah, so why are we fucking vacationing
found.
here again?
Okay. Yeah, seriously.
Let me see.
Have some nice... I just think about Naughty Dog when I see these kind of idle animations when you're just walking.
Yeah.
And it's just like
I don't know how he keeps it all together.
like Uncharted.
I'd be
That was the first time that I was
Yeah.
like, man, they really animated a lot of stuff on this one guy.
Yeah. And this is really well done, too. I mean, it's a lot more, like, closely scripted because there's no real action other than, like, the QTEs. But it's
yeah,
still,
that's
it's still
true. So they
impressive.
can do it.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
It's good that they took advantage of all of their resources.
sleeping in the station one time.
Creepy.
Was that a hint? People sleeping in the station.
That's for you.
Oh, real gentleman.
Even snow on their boots. That is
Yeah. Just
impressive.
noticing that.
So now the introduction to the game starts off pretty slow, but then like within there'll probably be like episode 3, give or take, where things just go from like kind of monotonous and sort of like teen drama-y to completely fucked up. And then like it just escalates from there.
Sweet.
Yeah. But it happens real fast. Okay, so notice this. There's multiple cameras all around, kind of watching not only the train stations, but the house itself.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So all I'm doing by pointing these things out is like there are characters who like kind of fit this sort of like they give you clues, you know, as to like who's doing what.
Okay.
Alright, I think we're good. Let's roll.
Just like going to the prom.
Hey, we are here to party like we're porn stars.
Here we go.
Right. Adventure begins.
Be great the thing just like disconnects and drops him into the ravine. You made the wrong choice by getting onto the...
You idiot.
The-
The doctor's just like,
Yeah.
you're bad at games, aren't you?
No.
Right? Now, fortunately, the game is fairly good. It does give you a few chances. Like, it's not like go left or right, and then without any
Uh-oh.
warning whatsoever, left leads to death. Like, they let you be somewhat intelligent with your choices,
We're all here, here, aren't we? Right. Venture begins.
which is kind of nice.
Bro, good talk.
All right. Adventure begins. Right. Venture 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 begins You know what? Let's just stop talking about what happened and enjoy the trip.
You know what? You're right.
You know how Josh and I met?
No.
Orgy.
Third grade. Josh sat in the back.
Hey,
of the
third
room,
grade.
I sat in the front.
We know something about that.
We didn't even know each other
Okay.
existed,
Hey, can you hear me?
but
Yeah, what's up?
sitting next to
All
me,
right, I'm back.
grabbed
Sorry,
holding
I
the
was
training bra on the girl in front
about
of him.
20 seconds there. It totally slowed
I
down.
was
Oh, really? That's
It's
funny.
actually, it was a little freaky. So you were talking about choices, and then your voice, Josh, what? Like, yes, for a while, and then it skipped ahead.
Never heard of that happening. Is that maybe your internet or Discord or?
I think it's the internet, but maybe it's something freakier. No.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, what I was joking about is that Chris and his best friend met in the third grade, which is kind of hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
Right now. Or we're talking to some other person entirely. Boom. Butterfly effect.
Oh,
Boom, butterfly
snap.
effect. I'm just going to explain the plot. Let me break it down for you. Oh, good shit.
Okay, did I miss anything crazy there? Or
No,
him talking about the butterfly effect?
No, he was talking about like how they met, and then he used it as like an illustration for the butterfly effect. You know, if I hadn't been on the
How
bus, that never would have
him
happened.
and Sam met, or
Him and Josh.
okay.
So
Mike's new girl.
Jess is Mike's
looks a
new
little
girlfriend.
freaky.
Yeah, no, she's just kind of slutty. But she's Mike's girlfriend, the football player who was mean to Hannah with that prank.
Yeah.
So naturally, everyone loves her.
What the hell?
Jess,
Whoop.
hey.
Jessica, over here.
Are you guys having
Quick, there's a serial killer in here.
stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid thing.
Can you please let us out? Pretty please?
Nah,
Oh my God, you can choose not to.
be a dick.
Oh my god. I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there and I would have chewed off my own leg.
Oh, sick, Chris.
Look, I got a lot of meat on my bones. This is all muscle down here.
Yeah, right. Hey,
well,
Whip.
what do we have?
Chris.
My goodness. Seems that someone has a little crush on our good friend and dear class president Michael Monroe.
Chris.
And what kind of sizzling erotica might our Jessica be capable of imagining? I wonder.
Okay, what do we want to do?
Let's see. Explain it.
Take the rational
Mike and
approach.
I'm split.
Yeah.
We're together.
Whoa.
So what makes it even worse
Just
is
to
that Mike
undercut
was
his bullshit.
Mike was dating Emily, the like hyper bitch.
Ah, okay.
So like when I say like she's a bitch, like I'm not saying that in like the she's a strong independent female and that intimidates me. Like she's actually a bitch to everybody.
You guys go ahead.
And I think the writers were very like deliberate with that.
Well, there's a bitch archetype, I
Well,
think. in
well,
these-
right, and not only that though,
archetype
but
group.
like it kind of makes you question at like certain points in the game who is actually worth saving. So like you're automatically gonna have your favorite characters.
Sometimes I forget to just stop.
I think Sam is meant to be everybody's favorite, but that's all right.
Yeah.
But besides that, okay. So now here's Emily's new boyfriend, token black guy.
Oh, she's the Slytherin of the group.
Yep. And there's Matt, the
Always new boyfriend,
Hufflepuff.
Okay.
I mean, I guess he would be a Hufflepuff if anything.
And where's the bellboy when you need one?
That's why you brought me. You said you needed a black guy to carry your luggage.
Oh my God.
Getting chills.
We're almost there.
Actually, though, this game doesn't like ever do like the token black guy thing, which is kind of hilarious. I mean, he can most certainly
I
die.
guess it's all up to you. So if he dies first, that means we're racist.
Did that get you at all?
No, it didn't get
No.
me. I don't know why.
You guys,
Michael.
you really should have seen your faces right
So depending on kind of like how you play it too, Mike can kind of become the main character as well. Like his is almost like a redemption story. He goes from like this immature, kind of spoiled character like at the beginning, but like you can basically make him man up when things get crazy.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Trying to lighten the mood.
It's interesting. I noticed that with horror movies in general, those are the kind of guys that, I mean, sometimes they die right away.
Yeah.
They're the first one to go because it's like, okay, no one's losing anything. All right, let's see. We're all... no, you know what? Threaten them. Let's assert our dominance right away.
Yeah, that's right.
Michael, you gotta step off.
Step off, bro.
man.
I will Bruno Mars your ass right now. I mean, I'm not wrong, am I?
Damn. Okay, I didn't know it was going to go that hard.
Yeah, damn.
Be buds, but yeah, fine.
Mike.
No, it's totally cool. I'm just gonna head down the road, be all mature and shit by myself over here.
And shit by myself.
Peace.
I think you got the message.
Kind of hot when you get all alpha, you know that?
Oh, good call, Max.
Right, cool.
So again, relationship with Mike definitely down, but Emily has more respect for him.
Hey, could you take these the rest of the way?
The bags?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen from the beginning.
Yeah, right. She still has feelings for Mike.
Okay.
Sorry, I really need to go find her. I totally forgot I needed to talk to her before we get all the way
It's like so fucking transparent.
Yeah.
So again, like it does like the horror movie thing where they're like, is this character drama in addition to?
Yeah. Okay. Let's
you
let
wanna
her
play
do it.
All right, go cheat on me.
Slam her on it later.
Fine. If it's so important, I guess I can pack horse it the rest of the way. But you owe me one.
Excuse me?
Well, then we're even, at least.
I'll think about it.
Just be careful.
See you up there, sweetie. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, but what I was saying is, I feel like I've definitely seen some movies where it's like that's the guy that I don't know if it's because we see ourselves sometimes in the fuck up,
Right.
but they're the ones that kind of have a redemption arc, or they end up surviving a while, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they know that the audience ends up liking those people for whatever reason.
Or they'll like make the noble sacrifice sort of thing.
Oh snap! They have a crush on each other.
I know, right? So you can kind of play that too. Like, do they remain like oblivious, or do they get together by the end of this? You can make that happen too.
That's cool.
Yeah. So again, like I said, I would pay to see this if it were a movie. Like it hits familiar beats.
Oh, hello.
But yeah.
Somebody's getting a little friendly.
So look, there they go.
Not in the
Oh.
friend zone kind of way. They might need to check the expiration date on their big breakup.
You're still able to read everything or hear everything?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. Nice. I'm glad that yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm glad in a game like this we're having a decent streaming night so that you can actually see everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Scare you, sort of.
No, it's coming. Aside from that weird ass creepy slowdown, it's coming well.
The game just gets haunted.
It's okay, it's fine.
We're playing like
What are you looking at?
the Majora's Mask. What was that? Creepypasta? You remember what
The
I'm
Ma-
talking about?
Majora's Mask?
Yeah, there was like a Majora's Mask creepypasta where there's like some drowned kid or something. I forget what that was about.
Oh, let's let him take a look. Yeah, take a look.
Here you go.
Sure, go ahead. Knock yourself out, I guess.
Who are we to get in Fate's way?
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Snap.
Okay, so now he hates everybody.
What the hell, man?
Hey, listen, it's probably nothing.
Nothing, you think?
Well, yeah.
Is it ever just
Well,
nothing?
but maybe he trusts her a little bit
I
more.
don't know.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's true.
Or maybe he doesn't like her.
No, I'm thinking he doesn't like Em or Mike at all now.
Yeah.
I mean, Emily will probably be willing to like fight for her, but Mike, he's definitely we've fucked up that relationship in the beginning. I don't think there's gonna be any reconciliation there.
Well, he deserves better, so.
Right?
Although, who knows what they were doing? Just friends. I don't know. Let's
Phone or
see.
book?
Yeah, check your phone.
That's what he should
wait.
do. Yeah.
That's what I would do.
That's what these
maybe.
Valley girls would do. Yeah.
Oh, you did not just do that.
Put your hands where I can see them. We've got you.
Now he goes immediately back to his other girlfriend.
The hell am I to retaliate? What choice do I, a supple young rebel girl, have but to surrender to the strapping military guard come to take me into custody?
We're going down. We're gonna fight him.
Let's do
We're gonna
it.
kick his ass in a snowball fight.
Well, I don't know when you put it like that. Hey!
Right in his dick.
Damn.
She kills him. Like, this is the first kill of the game.
There's a rock in it.
Wouldn't that be great? Like, I actually thought that might be where it goes. Like, if you do a little too good, you could, like, actually hurt him or something. But again, at this point, they're still just getting you used to the mechanics. You remember the snowball fight
Oh,
scene
snap.
from Dumb and Dumber? Yeah, make sure you don't hit
Yeah,
the
I
bird.
do. The first, yeah, the
Where he just,
good
like,
one.
pegs her with it.
Mike. Boom, shakalaka.
Boom, shakalaka. Boy, they could do play the hits. They're using all my lines. Sometimes doing nothing is the right thing to do, huh?
I know all your tricks.
So keep that in mind. Sometimes, like,
Yeah,
where
let's hit
there's
a
not
bird
like
for no reason.
Yeah, they're not always that obvious though. Which sometimes, like I said, the game doesn't really dick you over, but every once in a while, it's like, okay, do I react or do I do nothing or do I wait the killer out or something like that? And that's like the kind of choice
So a lot of
forces you to make.
Okay.
So like sometimes you'll like
first,
yes, but like sometimes
remind you everything.
you'll be hiding and it's like the killer's walking right by and it's like, okay, do I bolt for the door or do I just try to wait and hope he doesn't see me?
Did I go down?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think you'd know so if I did.
Oh, slut.
All right,
Damn.
Slutty times.
My. So are we
They are gonna
going
party
to
like
my
porn
favorite
stars.
your worthy opponent, Miss Jessica, the Snowball Queen.
Okay.
Oh,
that
you have
sounds
no idea.
vaguely dirty.
Giggity goo. What do you think?
Yeah, sure, kiss him.
Let's get slutty in here.
These two haven't. Yeah, we gotta start the slut party sometime.
That's right. So now, I'll do a very mild spoiler here, but basically, depending on how you play their relationship, like how flirtatious you make them, there's a scene later where like she either leaves all of her clothes on or you get her down to her underwear, and that basically is how well you're doing as far as like their personal relationship. So that's kind of a funny thing. That's like a gauge, like how naked she gets.
Oh snap! It's doing it again.
Oh, am I slowing
You're
down?
Slowing way down.
Well, then this isn't going to help. Am I
Okay,
Hello?
okay, I'm coming back.
We back?
Did it again.
That's
Yep.
hilarious.
I don't know if you heard me when I said it's slowing down.
Yeah, I did. So if that
Okay.
happens, you can just go ahead and keep talking. I'll shut up for a second and just kind of let you give your reaction.
Okay. I was just wondering if you could hear me during it.
I can, yeah.
Oh, hello, Dr. Hill. You creepy ass.
So like I'm actually not impaired in any way. It just seems to be your enjoyment.
Alright, I don't trust anyone that has frickin' antlers on their wall.
Yeah, seriously, what's up with this dude?
concerned about your situation.
Only situation here is if you brought one with you, bitch. You're being very hostile, my patient.
Of your anxiety.
Oh, so as far as the Halloween games, the other one I was thinking, potentially Limbo or Inside. Which
Oh,
I've
two
never,
really good games.
Yeah, I've never.
Limbo I
really
played
never
through.
played
Inside I
Limbo.
haven't.
Inside I haven't either.
Okay, I was just gonna say I've never done Inside, but I did do Limbo. Okay,
Men worry me.
men worry me. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to in the socio-political climate we've got right now. Well, I know what my
Crowds
answer
scare
would
me.
be, but see, I'd be the opposite. Planes. So this is good. We are doing different answers than I gave the first time.
I'm getting every. Let's see here. If you're drowning, oh my god.
Yeah,
that's
actually,
that's
like,
the
I
worst
already-
fear ever.
Yeah, I was gonna say both of them suck, but drowning way worse than heights.
I'd say rats.
Really? Okay, this
Disease
is
and
this
all
is
that.
good. My thought is like snakes can fuck you up, but step on a rat if I had
Kind
to.
of the unknown.
Yeah.
Let's see. Guns are scary.
Fuck yeah. Abolish the Second Amendment, bitch.
Okay, this guy definitely has killer vibes with his freaking killer gloves.
Yeah, I know. Like you're just
See.
playing as O.J. Simpson the whole time.
Still rats.
Yeah, definitely rats over cockroaches.
What was? Do you remember the twist from that Silent Hill remake on the Wii?
Well,
was,
that
let's see.
clown clearly.
Seriously, I'd say scarecrows.
I think I went with clowns just because he showed the fucking that clown.
He showed that clown, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Gore disgusts me.
Yeah, these are really not the same thing. So which one? You want to go with gore?
Yeah, let's go with Gore. I'll play it honest right here. What the fuck?
Holy shit!
Yeah, Dr. Hill. Mostly because you're a fucking psychopath.
He stabs you with his pen. Gore disgusts you, huh? Yeah, no, I don't do well with like the overly gory movies. Like, and not even like I can deal with gore if it serves the plot, but like some movies are just gore. Like it's just the shock factor. Like think the Saw movies.
You know what? They used to be okay. I used to be all right with them. They would kind of make me squirm, but I liked that. And now I can't do it so much anymore. It's real tough for me.
I mean, like there's like Resident Evil kind of gore. That's just like, zombie chintzy sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he was going to speed it up. It doesn't matter how quick we go still.
No, I think we're good. What do you think?
Okay. All right, then rats scare me. You got to think about it.
Gore or needles?
Let's see. Gore disgusts me. You know what? I guess needles overall, but in a medical setting,
dude, I hate. Now the weird thing about me is I can look at any kind of gore, and even if I find it gross, I can still cope with it. I can't watch like a needle go into my arm. I can't.
No.
It just freaks me out.
Dogs.
Yeah, dogs can fuck your day up if you're not careful.
Yeah, that dog.
Jesus. Yeah, I was gonna say that
just
dog.
Think about the cruel, unknowing wild.
Just shows a fucking
dogs.
chihuahua. It's just a picture of Pooh Bear being an asshole.
The picture has a lot to do with it.
This is very interesting. Thank you for answering so diligent.
Stop licking your lips. Now, I'm going to suck your penis. And you can tell me how that makes you feel. Would you describe the station as pleasurable or disturbing? What about when I smile like this?
When I smile like that, Jesus.
While I do you. Oh, God. Your poor wife.
The Silent Hill game, Shattered Memories, I think it was what it was
Yeah, that
called.
was the Wii one. You're correct.
Yeah, the Wii one. Yeah. I don't know if you're ever going to play it, but basically it was a lot like this. You'd play through the game, and then it would have these little segments, and you'd have to like draw a picture or answer questions. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they do give you like a little recap. So, what's kind of great is this is almost like made for Let's Players. We're basically like meant to cut it here.
Seriously.
Which actually
Cool.
doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. Let's like do this little recap, see how we're doing, and we'll call it an episode and pick it back up.
All right, sounds good.
So what do you think so far?
I'm liking one. It's a gorgeous game, and two,
Yeah.
it seems like it's gonna be a kind of a real interesting thing. Especially, hopefully, it differs quite a bit from your playthrough.
Yeah, I'm glad you're intrigued, and so far we are making some different choices, which I like. I don't think I was very alpha with Matt. I definitely answered some of the psychological questions differently.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
more and more, it just reminded me of Shattered Memories, which was actually a really good game. And now I'm thinking maybe I won't spoil it anymore because the story was cool
You're right.
and surprising.
Yeah, like I said, what I like about this game so much is how it kind of plays with your expectations a little bit. Like, it leads you to think one thing, and then a completely different thing happens, which is kind of cool, and multiple times. Just like as an example, is it supernatural? Is it not supernatural? Is there one killer?
Yeah.
Are there multiple killers? Stuff like that. So
Yeah, right now it's very open. I kind of don't know what to think of it yet, but I'm liking it. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm glad, man. This is gonna be a fun playthrough, especially like I said, since some of it is still pretty fresh in my, still not very fresh in my mind.
All right,
boy.
so we're starting chapter 2 basically here, huh?
Yeah, I was just gonna say we're looking for a great cutoff point, but now we're right in the middle of a conversation again.
What's up with him?
What's up with him? He's being cuckolded. Oh, who's watching us?
Oh, snap.
Who's not with us? Who? Oh my God!
Man, all these killers need to see a respiration therapist or something.
Yeah, right. This is where we'll leave it.
This is Chris. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Alrighty. Leave it with this heavy choice right here.
Yeah, right. Gossip or worry. Max, next time on Play the Hits, we will determine Chris's entire fate as a character.
Okay, sounds good. See you then.
We'll see you then.